Welcome to today's English listening practice story. This is a Level 3 English story called My Son Abandoned Me. Vocabulary Preview. Before we begin today's story, here are a few words you will hear. Abandoned, left alone, not cared for. Quiet, not noisy, calm. Ache or heart aches. Feel pain, usually in feelings or emotions. Package, a box or parcel sent by mail. Lonely or alone, no one is with you, feeling sad because of being alone. Now that you know the key words, let's begin our story. My name is Eleanor Harris. I am 57 years old. My husband passed away 10 years ago. After that, my only son, James, became my whole world. I loved him with all my heart. I always believed that as long as I was here, he would never leave me. But one day, he left me alone. Not just for a day, but in a way I will never forget. I live in a small, quiet house on a narrow street. Every morning I wake up early. I make tea and clean the house. I look at old photos of James when he was a little boy. He is smiling in every picture. I keep his school projects and his favorite toys on the shelf. Sometimes I talk to them and say, "I miss you, James. I hope you are happy." Many days I wait for his calls or messages, but the phone stays silent. The quiet is heavy, and my heart aches. James moved to a big city many years ago for work. At first he called often, then the calls became less frequent. Visits became rare. I sent him small gifts and packages, hoping he would remember home. I wanted him to be happy, but my heart hurt every time the mailbox was empty. I wondered, does he still love me like I love him? One day, James called me. "Mom," he said, "I am coming to see you this weekend. I cannot wait." My heart jumped with joy. I cleaned the house and cooked his favorite meals. I even bought a small gift for him. I believed this time would be different. I believed he loved me enough to keep his word. That weekend, I waited at the window, imagining his smile, his hug, and the warmth of his presence. James arrived in the afternoon. I opened the door and could not believe my eyes. He smiled and I hugged him tightly. My eyes were full of tears. "Mom, I missed you so much," he said. For a moment, my heart felt light. We sat in the living room, drank tea, and talked. I asked about his work, his friends, and his life in the city. Everything seemed normal. I thought we would finally spend time together. But suddenly, James said, "Mom, I have to leave quickly. Something urgent came up. I will come back soon, I promise." I felt my heart sink, but I trusted him. I watched him leave. He waved and smiled, and then he was gone. I waited and waited. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. I called his phone. No answer. My heart began to pound. My son, my only son, abandoned me. I tried to understand. Maybe he was busy. Maybe he would call later. But hours passed, and still no word. The next day, I learned from a neighbor that James had left for a faraway city. He had taken all his things and did not plan to come back soon. My house, once full of laughter and memories, felt empty and cold. I could not eat or sleep. I touched his old backpack, his toys, and his school books. The house was full of memories, but it was silent. I cried many nights. My heart felt broken. I had given him all my love, and now he was gone. I felt invisible in my own home. Every corner reminded me of him. The chair he used to sit in, the table where he ate breakfast, the little notes he left as a child. The quiet was loud, and my heart felt heavy. One morning, Mrs. Carter, a kind neighbor, noticed me sitting outside. She smiled and invited me for tea. She listened to my story and offered comfort. She gave me food and talked to me as if I were family. Slowly, I began to feel better. Her kindness reminded me that even when someone leaves, love can still come from others. I began to heal little by little. I started spending more time with neighbors and friends. I helped in the community and joined small gatherings. I discovered that life could still be full of love. I smiled again, planted flowers in my small garden, and felt warmth in my heart. My son may never return, but I realized that happiness is not only in the people we expect. Sometimes it's in the ones who choose to stay. I accepted the truth. James abandoned me, but it did not take my love. My love stayed in my heart. I could not control him, but I could control how I lived. I could give love to others, and that made life beautiful. My son may have left me, but I found strength, happiness, and a new family among people who cared. What would you do if someone you loved walked away? Would you wait, cry, or find new hope? Tell me in the comments. My son abandoned me, but I found the love I truly needed, and that's a lesson I will never forget. Thank you for listening to this story. If you liked it, please like the video, share it, and subscribe to Story Reading in English channel. Your support helps more stories reach people like you. With every story, our English gets better and our hearts get stronger.